Good morning, class 4. Welcome to the offline class. As earlier I have intimated you that in offline as well as in online, in both the classes we will do math magic. Okay, so today I'm going to start the math magic, that is page number 128. In our previous class we have completed up to page number 127. Just once I'm revising page 127 what we have done in the previous class. In math magic page number 127, the chapter number is 11, tables and shares. We have practiced the practice time, isn't it? The practice time for question number 3, it was 500 note was given, and in return to that how many notes you will get for 100 rupee, for all 50 rupee notes, then 20 rupee notes and 5 rupee notes. This we have already done, isn't it? And after that the next question was, you have to divide 72 tomatoes equally in 3 baskets. So just you have to divide it, 72 divided by 3. Answer will be 24. It is already given in the question only that you have to divide it. So you will divide. And the next question was that there are 350 bricks in a hand cart. Now in a hand cart total number of bricks were 350. Now Binod found the weight of a brick to be 2 kg. Now he found that the weight of one brick is equals to 2 kg. You have to find that what will be the weight of all the bricks. Now you have to find the total weight of all the bricks. If one brick weighs 2 kg, then 350 bricks, it will be multiplied by 2. 350 multiplied by 2, that is 700. So 700 kg is the weight for all the bricks. Okay, up to this we have already completed in our previous class. If you have missed anything, you can see from the YouTube or from the e-portal. Okay, now come to page 128. See, in page 128 the topic is children and their grandfather. See, Rashi, Seema, Mridul, Rohit and Lokesh asked their grandfather to give them money for the fair. Now these children, they have asked their grandfather to give the money for the fair. Now the grandfather is saying that I have 70 rupees in my pocket. Tell me how to share money equally among all of you. If you are right, you get this money. Now grandfather, he is saying that I have only 70 rupees, and if you can divide it equally among all of them, then I can give you this money, and if you are not, then I will not give you. Okay, now one method. Rashi and Seema thought for a while and said, we know how to do 70 divided by 5. Now they told that how to do it, I know that. Okay, and they started to divide it. See the first division. Seema starts writing and says, now this is the division done by Seema. Next, Rashi completes it like this. Now the next turn Rashi is completing. First Seema has divided and she has got 10. After that 20 was remaining. She has 10 plus 4. The answer was 0. I gave 4 rupees more to each. So I have distributed 20 rupees. Now nothing is left and only the money is divided equally. So each gets 10 plus 4, that is 14 rupees. Now here some different ways of division is given. Okay, so the way which you know to divide, you use that one only. Clear? Now come to page 129. Another method. Mridul and Lokesh are trying 70 divided by 5 in a different way. Lokesh writes, first I give rupees 5 to each. Now divide. He is giving rupees 5 to each one of them, and then I have distributed 5 into 5, that is 25 rupees. Next I give rupees 6 more to everyone. So first of all he has given 5 rupees to everyone. Next again he is giving 6 rupees to each one of them. Now I have distributed 30 rupees. Exactly. First 5 rupees he has distributed among 5 of them. That means 5 5s are 25, already distributed. Next he has given 6. Those 6 5s are 30. Those 5 members are there. So 6 5s are 30. So 30 rupees he has distributed. Now I am left with 15 rupees. Isn't it? Now he is left with 50 rupees because 25 plus 30 is 55. So 70 minus 55 means 15 rupees are still with Lokesh. Now this 15 rupees is again divided among the 5 children. How will Lokesh distribute the rest of the money? Complete it. So each child gets 5 plus 6 plus dash. Now see, this is page 129. Now Lokesh, first of all, he has given 5 rupees to, so 25 gone. Then next he has given 6 rupees to 5 of the friends. That means 6 5s are 30. So 30 plus 25 is 55. 55 already given. Now what is left? More 3 rupees he has to give, because remainder is 15, isn't it? So 3 rupees is left. He has again given 3 rupees to 5 of them. That means 15 rupees he has given. So the answer will be 14 rupees. That means 5 plus 6 plus 3 is equals to 14 rupees. Okay. Check your answer, multiply your answer by 5 and see if you get 70. Is your answer correct? See, these are the different ways of division shown, but whatever method you know to divide, you will use that one only. Don't go with these methods, okay? Whatever method you know, you do that one only. What method you know? You know that 5 outside, 70 inside. 1s are 5, subtraction 2. Now this 0 will come down. 5 4s are 20. That means each one of them is getting 14 rupees, isn't it? So simple. So you will divide it like this way. Okay, now come to the next one. Now you use your own method to divide rupees 70 equally among 5 people. If you want, you can start by giving rupees 2 to each, or you can start with rupees 11 to each. Now if you are giving rupees 11 to each, it will not be possible to give the whole 70 rupees. Okay. Now next is, can you start with rupees 15 to each? Can you start rupees 15? No, because the answer is coming 14. So how can he give 15 to each, isn't it? Okay, try doing this. Very simple division is given. I think you all know this. All are the tables. See, 65 divided by 5. First one, it is 65 divided by 5. Page number is 129. Number A. 5 outside, 65 inside. So what you will do? 1s are 5, subtraction 1. Again this 5 will come down. 5 3s are 15. Directly also you can say 5 13s are 65. Now number B. 84 divided by 2. So 2 outside. 4s are 8. Subtract 0. Now this 4 will come. 2 2s are 4. Again subtraction 0 will come down. That means 42. Then number 3 or number C. Number C is 3 divided by 69. So 3 2s are 6. Subtraction, this 9 will come down. 3 3s are 9. That means 23. Number D. 90 divided by 6. So 6 outside, 90 inside. 6 outside and 90 inside. So what you will write? As you know, 1s are 6, subtraction 3. This 0 will come down. 6 5s are 30. Or you can say 15 6 is 30, isn't it? 15 6 is 30. So like this way you will solve number E, F, G and H. One I can do, that is number G. The others you will solve it of your own, because it is very easy division. Number G. 232 divided by 2. So 2 outside and 232 inside. 1s are 2. Subtraction 0. Now this 1s 1. Now this 2 will come down and 2 6 are 12. So our answer is 116. Our answer is 116. Okay. So this way you can complete the division. Okay. Now come to page 130. Page 130. See, number I. Meera made 204 candles to sell in the market. She makes packets of 6. How many packets will she make? Now here Meera, she is making candles, and she want to make packets of 6. That means in one packet there are 6 candles, and total number of candles are given 204. You have to find out how many packets will she make. Total number of packets what she will make, that you have to find it out. Okay, so let us start writing. This is page number 130. Question number I. Number of candles is equals to 204. Then candles in one packet. Number of candles in one packet is equals to 6. Therefore, number of candles she make packet of 6. That means number of packets is equals to 6. It will be number of packets. That this you have to find it out. Number of packets is equals to 6. Therefore, number of candles in one packet is equals to 204 divided by 6. So 6 outside, 204 inside. Now let us divide it. 3s are 6 3s are 18. Subtraction 2. Now this 4 will come down, and 6 4s are 24. That means the first answer we have got, Meera have to make 24 packets. Meera have to make 34 packets. Answer will be Meera have to make 34 packets. Okay. Yes. Now come to the next one. The next one is, if she packs them in packet of 12, then how many packets will she make? Now here packet of 12, that means number of packets will be 12. Now in one packet there are 12 candles, so it will be multiplied by 12. So here it will be 12, and the other remains the same. So this will be 204 divided by 12. This is B part. Okay, so 12 outside, 204 inside. 1s are 12, 8. This 4 will come down. 7s are 12 7s are 84. Answer will be Meera will make 17 packets. This is the second part of number I. Okay, now come to number J. On sports day, 161 children are in the school playground. They are standing in 7 equal rows. How many children are there in each row? Now for one row you have to find out that how many children are there. So this also you have to divide it, isn't it? This is number G. First of all, total number of children is equals to 161. Then total number of rows or number of rows is equals to 7. Therefore, number of children in one row is equals to 161 divided by 7. Now 7 outside, 161 inside. 7 twos are 14. Subtraction 2. Now this 1 will come down. It is 7 threes are 21. So answer will be, there are 23 children. There are 23 children in each row. In each row. Okay. Yes. Now come to the next topic, story problems. Shrishti's grandma is asking her to make problems. Look at the picture and make a question on it. Now see, the answer is given, you have to make the question. The answer is given, you have to make the question. There are 3 crates. Each crate has 24 bottles in it. Now this was the answer given by the grandma to Shrishti. Now Shrishti, she has to make the question. So what question she has made? How many bottles are there in all? Now you look at the other pictures and make the question like Shrishti. Now here some pictures are given, you have to see and you have to make your own questions. Answers are given, you have to make your own questions. Okay. See the first one. There are 8 packets of Rakhis. Each packet has 6 8. Naturally the question will be, how many Rakhis are there in all packets? Okay. Similarly, you try the second one of your own. Third one. There are 35 students in 7 rows. Each row has the same number of students. So total 35 and total number of rows are 7. You have to write the question for this. Question will be, how many students are there in one row? How many students are there in one row? Okay. So this type of the answers are given. The question you have to make, you can do it of your own. Okay. Come to page 132. Hari, Seema, Chinku and Lakshmi are going to Guwahati. The cost of one rail ticket is rupees 62. Now these 3, they are going to Guwahati and the cost of one rail ticket is 62. So the question will be, how many rupees did they pay for all the tickets? All 3 tickets. How many rupees did they pay for all the 3 tickets? Okay. Then number 5. 1 meter of cloth cost rupees 20. Lal Bagh bought some cloth and paid rupees 140. So 1 meter, the cost is 20 and Lal Bagh, he has given rupees 140. So the question will be, how many meters of cloth Lal Bagh buy? How many meters of cloth did Lal Bagh buy? Okay. So here is the end of the chapter. From our next class we will start chapter number 12, how heavy how light. Okay, and this is also from the math magic. So again I'm requesting you, you should follow the offline and online both the videos. Okay, and whatever we are practicing in offline and in online, you practice at home. Okay, so goodbye for today and practice the maths.